Bro, okay. So the House is having an election security hearing today. Of course, they don't let the public speak. They only let the invited testimony or whatever, which of course is Christina Adkins from the Secretary of State's office. She's an absolute moron, and I've tried to tell people this, and everyone thinks I'm just being mean. Everyone's kind of wigging out right now because she literally went up there today and was like, "Yeah, okay, so I know we got busted for the whole secret ballot thing, and and then not telling you guys about it, not telling anybody about it. I know we just got busted, but here's my solution." This is Christina Adkins speaking. Her solution is literally just to do away with precinct level reporting altogether. So besides that being state law, she thinks it's a pain in the butt because that we were able to catch all of those little mistakes. If you meddling kids and your little dog didn't have the precinct cumulative reports, you wouldn't have caught us. You wouldn't have caught that little mistake. So that's her solution. Not making the recommendation to go back to voting by precinct so that our totals actually match the precinct cumulative reports, that we have those ballots all together that we can go and recount to confirm the precinct cumulative reports. Not to switch back to something that makes sense like that. No, her recommendation is to do away with the cumulative reporting altogether. When I say that they're using our system against us, these globalist shills, I couldn't be more literal. She's now proposing, that is state law. She just proposed in front of the House Elections Committee, who's chaired by Reggie Smith, that they should write a bill eliminating precinct voting requirements altogether. Which is wild because they just took down the polling location cumulative reports. So basically we have no auditability. You can't audit by precinct, which is state law, and you can't audit by polling location, which was probably soon to be state law, because we couldn't audit anything without those because we're voting by polling location, but we're supposed to be reporting by precinct. So her recommendation, I can't even. Everyone's wigging out right now. This is exactly why stupid people in positions of power can be so dangerous. All right, and that's Christina Adkins. That's you, Christina. You take the cake. Here, let me fix your crown. Queen dumbass.
So redacting is a Band-Aid. It's kind of a temporary fix, but a more permanent, robust fix would be, if I hear you correctly, make sure that we allow our precincts to be larger.
Yes, sir.
And or don't release at precinct level specificity.
Oh my God.
What's the either unintended consequence or negative to that?
Well, you can't audit at all.
So I think with the precinct level reporting, the folks that were going to be the most upset about changing the way we draw our precincts or limiting what we report there are going to be the data analysts. A lot of the folks that work for campaigns, where they like to be able to identify patterns and see where voters are coming from. They may lose a level of granularity there.
A level of granularity? Bitch?
They're not going to lose all granularity.
Yes.
There are ways to do this that still allow individuals to know and understand where their voters come from, but to do it in a way that's more protective of voter privacy.
No, you just vote by precinct if you're reporting by precinct. It is that simple.
On this ballot secrecy issue,
She's a moron.
I believe it was since the last hearing we had, the Secretary of State's office, just to remind everyone, has issued instruction or a directive to all the counties on what they can do to implement. We've referred to it as a Band-Aid, but we think it's a fix until we can get to the legislative session. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Our office has issued two different types of...
Oh my God, no, dude. This is literally them saying they're going to write the law to remove in-precinct voting. When I say they're using our system against us, this is what I mean. We need to be voting in precinct, and we need the reports by precinct. That is the lowest level political subdivision. That is how you audit down to the bone. They have been surgically removing our provisions that allow us to audit. They are so bold about this now. This is horrible. Not only is Christina Adkins a moron, I think she also might be evil, but she's definitely stupid. This is so dumb. The fix is not to redact and remove public information so that we can't audit anything. The fix is not to make audits more difficult. The fix is very simple. You vote by precinct because you report by precinct, because it's the smallest political subdivision. That's accountability. That's auditability. Oh, we got to see, and these idiot representatives. He's like, well, I think it's a fix until we can get to the next legislative session. That means that he's going to try to write this dumbass suggestion into law. I will see you in Austin.